Hello, hello, everybody. How are we freaking doing? I am so excited for us to start with day two of I Want It, I Got It Masterclass. I'm going to start sharing my screen. If you're on here, say hello in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling, what the vibe today is, and how are you feeling after day one? How are we feeling after day one? And what came through after day one? What were some of the aha moments? What were some of the moments that you were like, oh my gosh, so good. This is the magic zone? Because day one, we heavily talked about the magic zone. We talked about how do you compound the energy, feel into the energetics, and lock in that energy with thank you, yes, with gratitude, with satisfaction, and what feels the most satisfactory in your business, and have in your business, in your life, and have that just translate. And he says, hi. We're waiting for a few more people to trickle in. And we're going to see how this looks like on our Fempreneur Babe Society, because I think some of you guys are going to join live. And I'm just really excited because day one was phenomenal. I am so lit up by it. The conversation changed me, and I hope it changed you too. So let me know if it did. Okay, let me just share my screen. We are gonna be talking about something that's gonna be so freaking. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, let's do this. I'm just looking at how Zoom can literally let us share screen where I'm just this one person talking above my screen, and that is so freaking cool. I love it. All right. So the first day we talked about locking in the energetics, the magic zone. And when you're locking in the energetics, you are locking in what the magic zone feels like, what the magic zone is, and the energetics. We talked about when you are functioning in the energetic realm, everything happens in the energetics realm first before it comes into physical manifestation and physical into the physical realm. And when we are looking at locking in your magic zone and locking in the energetics of it, you have to feel the feelings of it. That has to be anchored in your body, because internal evidence is always being reflected externally. Whatever is being reflected externally to you in your life right now is actually a sign and shows you, it's a compass to what your internal energetics are. So it is very, very helpful to see that if there's something externally that you are not liking or it's not showing up for you, there is something internally that is maybe blocking the manifestation of it, maybe blocking the flow of the thing that you want that's coming in. And that is very, very common and very, very normal. But what is important for us to do, what is important for us to see, is to not go into criticizing ourselves, but to go more into observing this as a external phenomena. Like, okay, this is what's been happening, and I would like to change this. And these are like with a gentle, neutral observer perspective. Because when you're observing it neutrally and you're observing it objectively, you're not judging yourself. You don't take it personally, and then you make it compound the critical parts of yourself even more, right? So it's about looking at external evidence and looking at what internally is it reflecting and shifting that and moving through that. Okay. So when we are talking about the magic zone and we're expanding into more of your unapologetic vision, like what it is that you want and what are some of the things that are showing up that you don't like and what are the things that are showing up that you do like. For the things that are showing up that you really, really like in your external evidence, then you're like, yes, thank you, yes, thank you, yes. And you're confirming to the universe that this is what you want. Please bring more of this. We love it. Yes, 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 yes. And the things that you feel like, okay, this is interesting, why it's showing up, you take a step back, and it's more of a gentle, neutral observer kind of role where you're like, that's interesting. I'm curious to see why this has been happening. I'm curious to see this pattern that's been happening. I'm curious to see why I feel like, I'm not deserving of more clients, or why I feel like I'm not good enough to receive this amount of money, or why I feel like I can't have the abundance that I truly want to have. If it's, say, like a job that pays you 200K, like, okay, what is it about this that's just making it feel like I don't deserve it, even though I have all the credentials, and it's common for people in my industry at this level to get paid this, but I don't feel it. Or it's like, okay, this is what I truly, truly desire. How can I either quantum leap or how can I calibrate to that? And it's not happening right now, but it will happen, right? So it's these two approaches. Okay, thank you, yes. yes, 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 thank you. Or it's like, let me observe what is something that's happening that I don't currently, am not currently 100% satisfied with, 100% fuck yes about. So let me look at this so that how can I move the satisfaction level of this particular situation to turn it up 10 notches higher to the level that makes me feel really satisfied. Today, we're going to be diving into after you lock in the energetics, after you are in the magic zone, it's like there's a next step, right? You're in the energetics, but there is also the next step, which is you have to take the align action. You have to show up like it's happening. You have to move like it's happening. And what I normally mean by that is that what is coming out of your magic zone is gonna be the thing that's gonna guide you to your next aligned step, right? When you are showing up like it's happening, it doesn't mean like you start functioning from your head. It's more like, okay, oh my gosh, like I would love to create something that's so magical to end this year. For example, what is coming out of your magic zone is, for example, in December, you could be like, I want to create the best end of the year because we're into December right now and we want to just end the year strong and really freaking just nail it, right? So how do you go about it? So for those of you who are on Zoom, um, let me know if let me know what your vibe is for December and what are you creating, what the vibe is, and also let me know what is happening, what came out of your magic zone yesterday. Um, okay, I'm seeing that I am live on what came out of your magic zone. I love. Okay, so for me, I want to create the most beautiful end of the year. I want to create the most beautiful December. And it's so nice because we're just on 4th of December, the entire month to end 2025 is right there for you. And it's an opportunity for us to create magic. For December, for example, in my magic zone, what has come out of my magic zone, and as I was in it, as I was feeling it, as I was playing with my vision for December, and then my bigger unapologetic vision for my life, it's like, okay, for December, I would love to create X amount of money. I would love to be stacking X amount of money, and then there are like specific memories that I want to create. And some of the specific memories I get really specific about it. So for you, you may want to be specific or you may not want to be specific. It could just be a feeling. What is that feeling? Okay, what is the feeling that lights your soul on fire? For me, my specific in going into December, the way I envision it is I envision like a calendar projection in front of me, and that is the month of December. And I see all the dates in the calendar pop up. I see all the little boxes in the calendar. And I see all the dates and I see all the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and I see it all. And then I see it populate. I'm like, okay, this is what I have plans for New Year's Eve. This is what I have plans with friends here. This is what I have plans for this friend's celebration for their engagement. This is what I have plans for. Like each one of the boxes are filling up with my memories and specific memories that I want to create. And then I'm like, okay, like I also for December, like would love to create X amount of money and stacking X amount of money. So it's like making space for it. Like clients are happening inside the calendar. So I see it pop, I see it populate, I see it populate. And then if what I want also is like say doing this master class, and then launching an offer that I'm doing. So it's like doing this master class. All right, we see December pop, December 3rd, 4th, 5th. We're having these 3-day master classes, and then and then the launching of the offer. So it's like getting specific about what I want from the things that it's coming out of my magic zone, but also like taking tangible action towards it. Like, what if it is happening and it is done, right? It's like, what if like I want to be creating the most beautiful memories with my clients and then it is done? What if I want to create the most beautiful calls with my clients and then it's done? What if I want to, and then creating my social media in a different type of way? Like, what if I want to create this and I want my grid to look a certain way and I want to say certain things in a certain way to different people and I would talk to my people? Like, these are all the things that are gonna come through, and these are all the things that are gonna make up your action items and your aligned action. So what if it's happening and it is done? What if the thing that you want is happening and it is done? So yesterday, Laura had said, okay, in my magic zone, what if I'm just so lit up and I'm so locked in my mission? And that came through from her magic zone. So what if it's happening? What if you're so locked into a mission and you are impact led and impact driven? Then how are you going to show up? What is the action item? What if it's done and it's happening? Then it means that I'm going to show up and I'm actually going to just bring people together. I'm going to build something. I'm going to start speaking to people who just lights my soul on fire. And something amazing is going to come out of this. That is going to be your action item. And for example, Annie yesterday said, taking care of myself. My magic zone has shown me that me taking care of myself and self-care and self-nourishment is the way for me to be in my magic zone and also just overall ripple into all the facets of my life. Then how are you going to anchor that in? What is your next step action item? Is it like, you know what, I'm just going to take 3 days out of December and I'm going to make it so freaking fun. And it's just going to be me time. It's just going to be my flow day. I'm going to do whatever I want. And I'm going to just really just give myself what I want. And I'm going to be in the zone of like taking care of myself, being in love with myself, being so proud of myself, loving on myself, doing all of my favorite things, and just pampering myself, right? So when you imagine what you want and you actually go and do what you want and it actually happens, it just speed fast your manifestation because it increases your confidence and your expectations of knowing that the thing that you want just drops in really freaking fast, right? So that is what we want to play with with the work and your embodiment. Let's see what we have next. So making the goddamn moves. When you start moving, you actually start embodying. This is the thing. When we talk about, I want to embody the version of me for whom X amount of clients are dropping in, for whom X amount of money is happening. So if you haven't moved, I would highly, highly recommend you move because you can't just sit there. Yes, magic zone, locking in the energetics is so key. But if you want to speed fast your manifestation, we want to look at, okay, I feel really, really good about this in my magic zone. What is the next step that I can move this forward and amplify my magic zone? Amplify my vision. If your vision is much bigger, then hold on to that frequency of that vision and find the moves that is on the same frequency of that big mission and vision that you have. If there's something that sets your soul on fire, say like there is this big like niche that you want to go into and you are just so freaking lit up by it, and this is your mission. I'm gonna help women, I'm gonna help people do this and within this niche, and I'm just so excited about this. Then it's like, how do we amplify that? How do we create content around that? Maybe how do we sell offers around that? Maybe, or how do we start speaking to people and building and calling in soul clients, calling in soul people, calling in, like, building it, but also making the goddamn moves to build it. Because when you make the moves, it actually steps beyond the energetics into the physical realm. And when you step into the physical realm, it changes the entire ballgame. Because everything is on board. Your mind, your body, you're like, okay, we're happening. This is happening. Things are happening. You have to show yourself that things are happening. Because if it's just all energetics, and I'm not saying, if you hear day one, you'll see how day one is the most powerful, critical, crucial step into locking it in. And day two, it's more like the resistance is going to come up. Okay? When you want to make some moves, some resistance is going to come up. It's like, what if they, what if? But who are you? And if you say, I am someone who embodies the version of me who is leading this mission. I am someone who embodies this version of me who takes care of herself in all the ways. I am someone who goes and creates X number of clients in my business. I am someone who shows up heart-led and I create the thing that I want. I am someone who can tangibly go create X amount of money. And it is happening. Because when you are that, and when you are someone who is that, your mind and your body is like, okay, let's go. Let's do it. And then more resistance is going to come up as you make the next move and the next move and the next move. When you post that content, it's going to be like, oh, but ... Nope. People who? Who are the people who are going to judge you? Who are the people who are not going to see? Just let's go. And when you go to sell that offer, it's like, oh, but nope. It's like, who is the version of me? If that version of me who is here for her mission and vision, will she still make the goddamn offer and impact clients and service and provide service? Yes. Okay, let's go. And then the next move is, oh, launch that masterclass. I should be launching that masterclass. Okay, I should take this down so that the shadow isn't too bad. Launching that masterclass and offer. But like, who is gonna join? People who just do the goddamn masterclass. People who are gonna find you, people who are gonna want this. It's gonna happen. Okay. Let's go. Should I talk about my offer or not in the masterclass? Yes. What would the version of you who does these things do? Keep asking that version of you who goes and serves people and has a mission and vision and is self led. Because all the answers are going to come from that version of you. All the answers are going to come from that version of you. Should I book that day off so that I can just love on myself? But it's like, it's gonna take time, and then I have errands to run, and then I'm gonna be spending money. It's that version of that woman who takes care of herself. She is going to budget the self-care. She is going to make room in her bank account for self-care. She is going to make room in her bank account and schedule for self-care. That's the version you're talking to. So you can always go back to looking at what that version of you is like. Your mind is going to go into all the places where, okay, I'm gonna be stuck. It feels hard, like Laura yesterday said. It feels hard. It's not, yeah, we've done this before. Okay, let's do it differently. Easy. Okay, how do we do it differently? Do it in a way that lights my soul on fire. Do it in a way that where when I felt it in the magic zone, that's how I want to call in the clients. That's how I want to show up in my business. And even if I do that just 30 minutes of the day, I call it a win. Can we do it 30 minutes a day and call it a win? Absolutely. Okay, so this is very similar. When you are looking into making the moves, you have to keep asking yourself about what is the embodiment and mindset of someone who does that. Someone who wants a, a fit body. What is the embodiment and mindset of someone who wants a fit body, or who wants abs, who wants her body to be toned and or lose some weight? That person who has already lost the weight and that person who already has abs would just go to the gym, no brainer. It's going to be so much so a part of the routine that they don't even ask, should we go to the gym today or no? They just go. Like an athlete who is training for their tournament. Are they going to ask, am I going to train today or no? The obvious answer is wake up and go. That's not even a question. You just do it. It's not even a question. You do it. It's not even a question. You do it. It's not even a question. You do it. So we want to get to a level where we just go and do the thing. Coming from the magic zone and going into, okay, let's see what's coming up next for our aligned action. And who is the version of me who, say, creates the most amazing December? Who is the version of me that creates X amount of money in December? Who is the version of me that is just so freaking in love with her business and creates X amount of clients and has the most amazing soulmate clients that lights her soul on fire, and she is so in love with her business? Like, what is she gonna do in this specific scenario? Who is the version of me who will create X amount of money because, oh my gosh, it would be so good? And who is the version of me who is so grateful for X amount of money to drop in? She's going to be so grateful for the predictable income that's coming in, for the money that is set and that's going to for sure come in. Like, oh my gosh, like she is so grateful for the money that is already coming in, and she's so excited for the money that is about to come in. She's so excited for the clients that are about to come in. She is so in love with her business and her soulmate clients that things that just happen are just like, no, it's just part of the magic zone, part of being in the manifestation zone. Yeah. So this is the thing. Like, if you want it, you got it. If you want it, you got it. Are you willing to move? Are you willing to follow the invitations? Are you willing to follow the guiding posts? Are you willing to open to flow and in a different frequency? In a frequency that is made of magic, in a frequency that is locked in with your unapologetic vision? So, what is that? Okay, let me know in the comments, how are you feeling so far? What is coming up when you talk about the when we talk about embodiment? What is coming up when we talk about embodiment and we talk about the work that's behind it? I'm gonna see if we have comments on Facebook. I'm gonna see if we have comments on Facebook. Okay. There are a few examples here that I have highlighted that I've worked through with some of my clients in order for them to call in the clients that they want and make the money that they want, or clients to have the higher salary that they want, or someone who wants to start their business. So, what is the embodiment and mindset of someone who wants a higher paying job? Okay, people want my offer. It's such a service to the world. My work is impactful and beneficial to the world. My work changes lives. If I don't show up or sell, it's a disservice to people. Higher salary. I think this may be wrong. What I wanted was, okay, so that would be the embodiment for someone who makes X amount of money and for someone who for whom 5 clients drop in. So for the salary part, it would be, this is what it would be. Instead of people want my offer, it would be, I am someone who is valuable and impactful to the company. I am someone who gets to be paid X amount because I have brought in so much value to the company and I am committed to this workplace, and I have shown nothing but so much loyalty and love and commitment and camaraderie with my teammates. So, yes, like I am someone who deserves X amount of money with my salary. I was helping this client wanting to achieve a higher salary, and we shifted the energy around it. It's like, if this is not this company, then it's going to be another company that's going to pay you this amount. And as soon as we kind of detached from needing the manifestation to happen and needing that company to be paying them and paying her and needing that attachment, as soon as we detach and we said, if this company does not pay me X amount, then we're gonna first of all propose to having the high salary. But if this company doesn't, then it's gonna be someone else. When you stand in your power in that way within your manifestations happen just like that. So guess what? 3 days later, literally, the company gave her a raise and she was promoted to the exact amount of salary that she wanted, right? So this is how powerful your energetics are. This is how powerful your embodiment is. When you are like, this is what I want, this is my magic zone, and I'm going to embody this. This is just who I am. This is the version of me. The version of me who wants a 100K salary is going to be someone who knows that she drives impact and value at her workplace. And it's just going to happen. It is happening, and it's happened. And that's literally what happened to her within 3 days of us having that conversation. Right? So then what is the embodiment and mindset of someone who wants to start their business? If you are someone who wants to start your business, it's like, it sets my soul on fire. It's my vision. It's my mission. I want to do this. Or maybe in the beginning you are like, okay, I'm not sure about my vision or mission, but what you're sure of is you're no longer willing to settle for a mediocre life. You have a dream vision, and it's yours to make manifest. You have the capability to. Like, if it's on your mind, if it's something that you want to do, you are unstoppable. There's nothing that's stopping you from creating your next level business. And if you're someone who already have a business, and you want to take your business to the next level, it's like, how do we just take it to the next level? Maybe blow it the fuck up if that's what you want to do. Or maybe just create 2x the amount of income and impact. How do I 10x the income and impact? How do I 2x my income and impact? Because the mindset and embodiment of someone who 10x's and 2x's her income and impact is someone who knows that people want my offers, is someone who knows that my offers and my work is such a freaking service to the world. It is impactful, it is beneficial, and it changes motherfucking lives. So if I don't show up and I don't sell and I don't, then my impact is minimized. It is just contained. It would be a disservice to people and the world. So constantly, whatever it is that you want to create right now, and the thing that's coming out of your magic zone to create right now, it's like, embody that. What is the version of me who makes 5K, 7K, 10K, 20K? What is the version of me who takes care of herself so fully and so eloquently that the inner me, the little girl in me, or the inner me is just feels so safe and so nourished? What is the version of me who kills it at her job or kills it in December? What is that version of me who wraps up 2025 so freaking powerfully that she is just taken on to another trajectory in 2026? What is that version of me who ensures that she has the best motherfucking 2026 ever? Right? These are all parts of you creating your unapologetic vision. What is that version of me who commits to her unapologetic vision and mission? How does that feel? Because beyond when we have to bring our big, bold aura, big, bold dream into the physical realm to be made manifest, we actually have to behaviorally shift things. We have to cognitively shift things. We have to acclimatize our body, our mind, our being, our physical being, to be that person. And that may mean changes in your schedule so you can make time for the gym, make time for your self-care day. And it's going to feel a little bit different because you have these habits, behavioral patterns that repeats the reality that you were living. Now we're keeping the things that we love and repeating those and making minor shifts to start changing our psyche, to start changing cognitively and behaviorally. So it's like, if you want 5, 10 more clients, do you have space in your calendar? Do you have actual tangible space in your calendar? Do you have energetic space in your body? Can you handle 10 clients? Is your mind ready to handle 10 clients? You want to make 2x your income. Okay. Can we acclimatize that? How does your body feel when you make 2x? Does it recoil? Or is it like, okay, maybe we can try? It's literally like lifting at the gym. You know, you're grabbing, first of all, okay, I just want one client a month, a week. The 5 pound dumbbells. You're used to it until you don't feel it anymore. Let's go up to 3, 4. Okay, and then all of a sudden, out of your magic zone, you're like, I want to lift 50 pounds. Amazing. In your body, in your spiritual energetic realms, you have locked that in and you feel so freaking good about it. But there is a lag period here where your body still needs to catch up, right? It's like you're not gonna go the next day and start lifting 50 pounds. You'll tear your body. Your body is gonna be like, nope, can't do it. We're not doing it. We're traumatized. You hurt me. Okay. So what if we say, all right, how about from 10 pounds, we go to 20 pounds and then we feel that out. And then we go 30 pounds, but we still keep the vision alive. We still keep the magic zone. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to get to the 50 pounds. We're going to get to the 10 clients a week instead of 2 clients. Play with it. In order for you to get to 10 clients, you have to be energetically, cognitively, behaviorally, physically be able to handle. All of it has to be aligned. Be able to handle 10 clients. If after 3 clients or 2 clients, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so drained, I can't serve them anymore, then it's like, stretch your capacity. Let's handle more. Let's handle more. And there's going to come a time where it's going to be really easy for you to handle more. So we have to, this is what I mean when I say the work and embodiment. It's literally, yes, you feel the feelings of it in your body, but it's like your body, your physical body, your cognitive body, your psyche. Can it actually handle it when you go do the thing? Does it actually have that structure and support? Does your calendar hold that? Are your habits holding that? You want to be someone who is lean and fit, but one of your habits is like you just don't drink water. It's like, okay, maybe let's start drinking water. Or you eat poorly. Okay, let's start eating better. Like patterns. And I love that we're talking about this because the new year is coming up. There's so much that you can take stock and look at and make changes to. And it only takes 21 days to break a habit, which means that when you embody this for 21 days, the version of me who makes $20,000 a month, the version of me who can have X amount of clients this month, the version of me who takes care of herself, the version of me who is impact-led, mission-led, just play with this for the next 20, 30 days. And when the new year comes, you're going to be so sad. So I have two big homeworks for you. First of all, I want you to identify the three moves that came out of this magic zone. Show up like, for example, it's like show up like I'm someone who manifested 5 clients this month. So what does she do? She would start talking and selling the offer. She would start create content. She would start thinking that, oh my gosh, it is happening. Like you can break it up to be as tangible, or you can break it up to be as intangible, which is like, okay, this is a mindset that I'm going to embody. It can be whatever that comes through for you. And the other homework is I want you to tap into the I am field. I am someone who does this. I am magnetic. I am powerful. I am a money magnet. I am irresistible. I am someone who have high standards. I am someone for whom dreams come true. I am someone for whom everything is happening. And when you say that, it's like, I am. The I am field is just one of the most powerful fields that you can tap into, and God universe just hears it right away. I am wealthy. I am someone who takes care of herself. I am someone who is so loved. I am someone who makes her dreams come true. I am someone who is a master manifester. I am someone who does the thing. I am someone who fulfills on her promises. I am someone who is fit. I'm someone who eats right. Or I am someone who is calibrating to eating well, right? So do these two big homework. And he says, yes, 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 claiming all of this, claiming. So what I want to move into is to share with you what is coming up in my world. When the new year starts, I am hosting a mastermind. And this mastermind is going to be for the ones who want to go after their unapologetic vision. It's a 3-month mastermind, and we are going to be in it to start the year, and we're going to kick off the year really powerfully. And what does that mean? It means that the vision and the mission and the unapologetic reality that you had downloaded in this masterclass, you're going to start embodying the frequency of, I want it and I'm going to make it happen. And it's going to happen. And that mastermind container and that space is going to be where I will help you guys facilitate and support you guys in this work, in manifesting your vision, your unapologetic reality, and what you want to create next. This is for you if you are an aspiring entrepreneur, or you are already an entrepreneur, or you are someone who just wants to step into their unapologetic identity, and be someone who's like, my word is law. I'm going to go create what I want to create. I'm going to become someone that I'm so proud of. I want to be the most confident, radiant, unapologetic version of myself who does not settle for a mediocre life, whether that's in my job, mediocre relationships, mediocre work, whether that's in my job, whether that's in my relationships, whether that's in my connections. You want to really take your power back and create your reality in all the ways, and know that you are the ultimate creator, and really just like take everything in your life to the next level. Yourself, who you are, your connections, your relationship with your family, friends, with your partner, relationship with yourself, your unapologetic self, relationship with your bank account, your money, everything. You want to take it to the next level, this mastermind will be for you. You want to take your business to the next level, this mastermind will be for you. It's whatever is pulsing and active for you to manifest. And you're like, oh my gosh, okay, this is what I want to do in 2026. This is the vision that I see for myself in 2026. So tell me about that. And we're going to make it happen in this mastermind. Currently, the mastermind is going to be on pre-sale, and it's at $333 per month, or we have a pay in full option, which you can obviously pay in full for it as well. And it's at pre-sale, which means that when I launch it and when I start talking about it, the price is going to go up, and it's going to go up quite a bit. But I want to offer it to those who are watching this masterclass and the ones that are in Fempreneur Babe Society, because I would love for you guys to have this first. I would love for you guys to join this first at a price that is just so good and so fun for you to join. This container will be a magic container that will hold you to the highest standard of your frequency, of who this container will mirror and show you who the fuck you are. And you're gonna be in this magic zone more often than not when you are in this container. And that's what we're gonna do. So it'll be a mastermind style. We'll have calls, and then we'll also have a Telegram chat. The details are still being in the works and brewing. So we'll see. I think this will be really, really fun. So if you feel called to do this and you have a soul calling and you're like, okay, I feel like this would be such a great investment for myself. It will be so great for me to tap into this for 2026. I want to invest this on myself. Then let me know. We have the per month option, or we have the pay in full. Pay in fulls are so amazing as well. So message me if you would like to join this upcoming mastermind that's starting in the new year. And if you feel complete with this for day 2, do the homework, stay in this, really do the work, because it will really change the game for you. And I will see you for day 3 tomorrow. And I hope you have the best freaking day. Bye.